Yes, people, then welcome back to the Arsenal Transfer Centre. I hope you are all blessed and well. People, thanks to you, I have now hit 200 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you so much for that achievement. It means what I'm doing is working. It means that you are enjoying the content, so we're going to go bigger. My next target is 500 subscribers. So smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. We're going to go big, help this channel grow, and I'll make sure to keep delivering the content that you want to see. Thank you so much. This is the Arsenal Transfer Centre, keeping you locked in with all transfer rumours surrounding Arsenal throughout the summer transfer window and the windows beyond that. We're going to keep you locked in. And let's just get straight into the video. Actually, before I get straight into the video, people, I still got a problem though. Even though I got 200 subscribers, there's still 98% of you not subscribed. We need to change that now. You subscribe? All right, let's continue. Kepa has signed for the Arsenal. That was confirmed yesterday on the Arsenal website that Kepa has signed for Arsenal. He said his goodbyes to Chelsea in a post on Instagram. And in short, he's happy that he's here at Arsenal. He's happy that he's with his international teammate, his national teammate, that is David Raya. They're going to compete. He's saying that he's definitely going to compete for that number one spot. So let's just see what Kepa brings to the Arsenal. Kepa is now officially a Gunner. Now, let's get on to the other news that we thought that we would have, I thought we would have signed a striker by now. I really thought we would have. And there were so many reports that came out yesterday, and it was all very conflicting. Let's start with Victor Gyokeres, because Nicolas Sahara has reported that Arsenal and Sporting had been advanced talks yesterday. Talks had advanced for Victor Gyokeres yesterday. It seemed like there was a breakthrough. And then out of nowhere, Fabrizio Romano, towards the end of the night, said no changes have been made on the Gyokeres deal between Arsenal and Sporting. So I'm wondering, was there an advancement during the day? And then as the day went on, it was still that, or maybe there was no talks at all. It's all getting a bit annoying, and it's a similar thing with Sesko as well. Yesterday, it was reported by Court Offside that Arsenal and RB Leipzig were nearing a fee agreement around 75 million euros between Leipzig and Arsenal for Sesko. And then Sky Sports News reported probably a couple of hours later, talks haven't progressed. Everything is now at a standstill, and we're just waiting to see what happens. So I don't know what's happening on the striker front now. I really don't, and I think it's really worrying, to say the least. We've got just over 2 weeks. We got just over 2 weeks. I had an ant on me. We got just over 2 weeks until the players leave for that Singapore tour, and that first game on the 23rd of July against AC Milan. It's all come around so quickly, and the fact that we haven't got a striker in, Arteta wants to strike it in by the 19th. I genuinely thought we would have signed one already, but hope isn't lost. Hope isn't lost, because Gyokeres has already agreed a 5-year deal with Arsenal. That's not a problem at all. The agreement with the 5-year deal is not the problem at all. It's just the fee. Now, the question is, will Sporting, or not even the Sporting, will the Sporting director budge on that transfer fee and lowering it, because he's been an interesting character throughout this transfer window, to say the least. But those are the updates on the strikers. It's either at a standstill or they're progressing. I'm sure we're going to get updates today on Sesko and Gyokeres and where we are with those deals. Now, moving on to Rodrigo. Rodrigo was an unused sub yesterday in a Club World Cup versus Juventus. Real Madrid won 1-0. I think it's Gavi Garcia scored about 4 goals, 1 assist. Trent also got an assist yesterday for the goal. He's starting to love life in Real Madrid, but Rodrigo is not. And apparently at the end of the Club World Cup, when it's all said and done, whether Real Madrid win it or not, Rodrigo is going to ask to leave Real Madrid. Rodrigo is going to ask to leave Real Madrid because he's not happy with the playing time. Xabi Alonso talks him up in press conferences, this, that, and the other, blah. But we know what the facts are, and I've been talking about these facts on the Transfer Centre if you've been watching. Franco Mastantuono, they signed from River Plate, has pushed Rodrigo down the pecking order in terms of starting, especially on the right-hand side. Even on the right-hand side, where the position that he doesn't want to play, where he's got his most playing time, he's not even going to be starting there anymore because of Franco Mastantuono's arrival from River Plate. We already know that Vinny has locked down that left-hand side, and even Mbappe returned to the team yesterday, and Rodrigo did not get a look in. the player is becoming unhappy and he wants to play for Real Madrid. It's not going to happen. So we know that Arsenal are heavily interested in this player and will have a special package prepared for when the time comes. Once and when Rodrigo says that he wants to leave Real Madrid, and he will have that left wing freely to himself. So let's see how this one develops, because the Club World Cup will be over in a couple of weeks' time. Florian Plettenberg has also reported as of yesterday that Arsenal have definitely made a contract offer to Noni Madueke of Chelsea. It seems like this is, as I said, Arteta likes the players and he gets the players that he wants, that he likes. Arsenal have made an offer to that of Noni Madueke, and what was weird is because Florian Plettenberg, this is the guy that said a month ago, this is when I reported you on my channel that we were in talks with Lookman, and AFTV said I was an exclusive a few days ago. This is Florian Plettenberg, and you know what I'm saying? Anyway, it's by the by. It wasn't an exclusive. But anyway, Florian Plettenberg has said, as I said, that Noni Madueke has been made an offer now. He also said that I don't know if it's dependent on a Rodrigo transfer, and I hope not, because Noni Madueke, I wouldn't even want him anywhere near the left wing if we have the likes of Rodrigo coming in, potentially, especially if he's going to be a backup. He needs to be a backup for that right wing position. I'm talking about a backup, like third choice, in my opinion. I'm not saying, like I said already, I'm not saying he's not a decent player. I'm just think surely there's more that we can get. Surely there is. But Noni Madueke has been made an offer to the Arsenal. Now, as of yesterday, Fabrizio Romano reported that Mosquera has rejected Valencia's newest contract proposal. He doesn't want to stay at Valencia anymore, and now the clubs have to find an agreement on his transfer to Arsenal. They're going to have to find the ground, because Mosquera wants to leave. He wants to project out Arsenal. He wants to play the football. He wants to battle with Gabriel and Saliba for that #1 defensive spot. So we're going to hear news on this week, as talks have already. Valencia and Arsenal don't have a bad relationship. I don't think they have a bad relationship. So getting this deal over the line won't take long now, in my opinion. That is Mosquera to Arsenal. And last but not least, I've never heard of this player before, never report on him. Maganes Akilochi. That is pronounced wrong, and I am so sorry. But this is a 23-year-old winger that plies his trade at AS Monaco. He's a right winger. He scored 5 goals and had about 10 assists last season, so he had a decent season in about 32 games for AS Monaco. The question is, will Arsenal be trying to sign him? I'm not sure. Is this one for the future? I would say is this one for the future. He's a youngster. He's 23. It's not like he's 19, 18. So this could be another potential backup option for that right winger option. We have many options. The list is long for the strikers, for the left wing, for the right wing, for the 8s, for the 10s, everything. The list is long. We have options. So maybe this is another player on the list of options for that right wing. But people, that is it for the Arsenal Transfer Centre. I hope you are all blessed and well. I hope you've all enjoyed the information I have given you today regarding Arsenal. As I said at the beginning of the video, I am chasing 500 subscribers now. Can we get there? Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be reporting more news from you. And like I said, the reason why I didn't break the breaking news yesterday like Kepa signed, because I'm not necessarily interested. I'm really not interested in Kepa. The big breaking news I want is either going to be like Sesko or Gyokeres or Rodrigo coming into us. That's the ones. You know what I'm saying? That's the ones. But anyway, people, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we will talk again tomorrow. Peace.